Off the beaten path with an update.
Hey, it's time for your Reefer Reporters news update. But today, instead of a couple of news articles, we have a Pace Radio announcement to make. And I said we because Cindy Howell, as well as Kim Cooper, is joining me here today in the announcement. Good morning, ladies. How you doing?
Good morning, Al.
Hi there. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Yes, it is morning, and it is a news announcement. As I said, instead of having news articles or letting people know what's coming up next on the Reefer Reporters, we're using this way of a new way for us in order to make an announcement here on the Pace Radio Network when it comes to people joining us. Yeah,
exciting stuff.
Yeah,
this has always been done on. Yeah, this has always been done on the radio prior to this, but now with this new platform that we're using for a few of our shows at the network, it's awesome to be able to add our introduction into the video podcast segment.
Correct. Yes. Introducing someone new here to the network, as well as a new way of doing things in these announcements. And actually, this is the first time we've done a real live broadcast like this. So,
yeah, this is the first for you. Usually it's your avatar.
So so what we're here to do today is to announce that we've got a new person joining us here as a host on the network, and that we like to get our listeners and our watchers now to be able to get to know who that person is and have an idea who they are before they get started on Thursday with Cindy, right, Cindy?
That's right. I've got a new joint host joining me Thursday morning, and I'm pretty excited.
All right. Yes. Yeah. So am I. I found this person has something similar with a lot of us here on the network, and that is the passion about cannabis. And I figured it was a perfect fit.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. Well, at this time, we'd like to introduce to everybody, our listeners and watchers, our new host here on the Reefer Reporters, and congratulations to our friend Ron McNabb. How you doing, Ron?
I'm doing great, Al. Thank you very much for this awesome opportunity. I'm so excited. I've been hanging around here for a few years now, and I have such a great passion for discussing all things cannabis. Became a cannabis patient a few years ago myself after a workplace accident.
Yeah.
2017, I started using cannabis to deal with chronic pain and other health issues. And I just thank you very much for this opportunity. It's awesome. And I was on so many pills a day, and since using cannabis as medicine for the last couple of years, since 2020, I've been off of all pharmaceuticals, and I grow my own cannabis. And I was listening to the Reefer Reporter show the other day, hearing about Craig and Cindy on their show, and Craig is unfortunately leaving the show for right now, to go on to greater and better things for himself at this time. And I was I'm sorry right now. I'm a little nervous. So.
We got to jump in here in order to get some stuff out.
Yeah.
Allowing you just to ramble on there and say things on your own. No, it's when you found the benefits of cannabis and how it helped you, you're probably like a lot of us to find out that the benefit, and you had to speak up and you had to say things to people and let them know how it's helped.
Exactly. Yeah, I couldn't be quiet about it. I can't be quiet about it after seeing what it's done for me. My life was a mess before. I was so drugged out on pills. Didn't realize the full effect of it until I fully came off of all the pills a couple of years ago.
Did you find that you were on some pills in order to counteract other pills?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. There was at least two other prescriptions that I was on. I was on 6 or 7 different prescriptions altogether.
Yeah. And now as you said in your intro there, now you're not taking any pharmaceutical drugs?
Not at all. Not even Advil or Tylenol. Not that I'm not against it.
Right.
If
not for you.
Yeah.
For right now, and if a certain situation comes up, and I'll weigh all my options, but cannabis is going to be the first option for me, and that's the way I think it should be across the board for everyone.
Yeah, I know personally, I think this is like a perfect fit. Ron is a member of one of my groups that's on social media on Facebook called Information with Kim. And well, people know that I've just done my move back home to my farm and I had no internet all summer. Ron, took over posting news for me on that site, and he volunteered to post up all the news stories for me while I was off for the summer. And man, you've kicked ass at keeping that group page up to date with current cannabis information and current news, and I couldn't be happier. And when Al and Cindy told me that they invited you to take the position at the Reefer Reporters replacing Craig, I thought that was perfect.
Yeah.
It's actually been not a lifelong dream, but a dream of mine since listening to Pace Radio a few years ago and being a member of the IWK group. I've always had it in the back of my mind that I want to be like, I have a message to get out. I want to help get the information out there. And I saw myself as being there. And that's what you have to do in life. If where you want to go is what you gotta do.
Well, watching what you did on Kim's page, I mean, when Craig came to me and said, Cindy, I have to leave the show, for personal reasons, and before Al suggested you, my first thought was Ron McNabb, because of watching what you share on Kim's page. Like, I mean, you already have the knowledge to go seek the stories and help out on that side. You've been watching. It's very easy to see when we're doing the shows. Like, I mean, you always make a comment. You're always there. So I thought, before Al even suggested you, I thought the person that that we should ask was you. So when Al spoke up before I even mentioned it with the same suggestion, we just knew it was a perfect fit.
Yeah.
That's funny because it was in everybody's head. And then Al came out with it, and we're all like, yeah, that's what I was going to say
too. Everybody here on the network is a patient, right?
Yeah.
And none of us, Kelly has some experience in some radio, but basically none of us have got any experience in radio. We do this all out of the desire and the passion in order to help educate others. And sharing the news is something that's very important. And I know myself, I've been doing it for 13 years. And it's how you educate other people.
Yeah.
And
I do this off of Facebook too. Whenever an opportunity comes to me that to share my experience, if it can help someone else, I do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we all have a voice. We all have a voice. None of us, as I say, as Al says, was experienced in this. Al got his feet wet first at a real radio station, and it progressed from there, right? Where he launched onto podcasting, and then forming our own network here at the Pace Radio Network after the Pace Radio show was on for many years. And I mean, he brought me in. And when he asked me, I was like, what? You want me to do what? Oh, I can't do that. Oh, what? What? No, I don't do that. I don't know how to do anything like that, right? And
now she's the tech guru.
Yeah. And,
right?
it was the exact same reason why I asked Ron. Kim showed passion to share cannabis information and news and everything. So I reached out to her. And that's what I did here with Ron. So
Yeah, and the rest, so they say, is history,
That's right.
right?
Yes.
But we're all learning as we go,
Yeah.
and that's the great thing about this new platform that we
Yeah.
have here,
Yes.
incorporating video as well. We're reaching a wider audience, and we're all patients, and we're all learning as we go.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. You know, we're all willing to give that a shot and give it a try, just in order to get the information out there. And
Well-
like like Ron doesn't have any, has some experience of going out and finding news for the group there, but as far as everything else, doesn't have a lot of experience and all that. And that's something that we can teach. Passion is something that's inside, right? And we'll teach them the stuff. Just ask Cindy.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
I've learned it
Look at
all.
Cindy. We threw Cindy in. We threw Cindy in head first, man. It's like, here you go.
Yeah, you just got to do the news, Cindy. Like, okay, sure. When do I start? In 12 hours.
Now, looky, you run the board on Thursdays on the StreamYard board, right? So there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Bro.
Each one teach one, as they say, right?
that's right.
Actually-
it works good. People
Yeah.
are sick or absent or gone away or whatever. We can fall in for each other. So
I just want to
Right,
add quickly.
go ahead, Ron.
I just want to add quickly to what Kim said. Each one teach one. That's actually where it started with me. It's a family childhood friend of my wife's who had put me in touch with a name of someone. Kim, everyone here, of this person, Gary Pallister.
Yeah.
Is a friend of my wife's childhood friend, and about 2015, that's when I heard about him. I was not a cannabis patient at that time, and I was just kind of searching around for information on Facebook after hearing about it from Gary and my wife's friend, and from there it just grew, and came across both PACE and IWK, and both of them are right up along my line of thinking with all this, and I'm again excited to move on ahead with this. And I know that there's going to be a few little bumps in that along the road, but that happens with everyone.
And,
Well, and you know what? That it shows. And Craig and I, we had some giggles over this. If we get on the show and something goes wrong, I mean, all it's doing is proving that, yes, folks, we are 100% live.
yeah, that's
There's
right.
no editing it out.
That's right. No edits here.
Yeah, that's right. No edits here. Comes completely
But the
all the bloopers involved, right?
But the passion I have will definitely supersede any hiccups along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
And you may find that that first show everything's going to go so smooth, and any concerns or worries that you had will be gone.
Oh, I know it's going to be like that. I'm quite comfortable. I feel quite comfortable working alongside of Cindy, and she's quite knowledgeable in what she does, and she's like a pro on there.
Yeah, and Cindy's away. I'll get an opportunity to work with somebody else as well.
Yeah.
A lot of the time
we fill in. Yeah. So you'll probably work with all of us at one point or another. But
sure.
we're a pretty good crew, and we'll teach you the ropes along the way and get you all settled in, and you'll be a pro in no time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Just so everybody knows, Ollie Dog says, "Welcome, Ron," and awesome.
Thank you, thank you, and great work you guys are doing there too, Jay and Deb.
Yes.
Yeah. They do fantastic work.
That's right. They sure do. All right. Anything else we want to touch on? Other than that, we're out of here.
Yeah.
We're out of
no,
here.
That's
catch
about
Ron
it.
and Cindy. Catch
right.
Ron and
Thursday.
Cindy this Thursday.
That's right. Cindy.
Our new Reefer. This way. Our new Reefer Reporter.
That's right.
This one and that one.
That one and this one. Thursday morning, 10 o'clock here on the Pace Radio Network, Reefer Reporters Facebook page. We're all on YouTube. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Thanks.